Hey, this is Mass X with a new One Punch Man the Strongest video, and I rolled myself out of bed because we have our first SSR plus Awaken banner, so everybody can see how this works. They give you a little small tutorial at the beginning, which is nice, but then it's all about the pulls and if you can do it within 180. So let's go ahead and kick it in and see what we can do. As you can see, you got your hero evolution stones and of course the character evolution stone out there, and then we go right from there. So we just gonna pull, and of course, you know, what you're trying to get is, if you have the character already, then you want the character awaken stones, as well as the shards for the SSR plus, as well as the hero awaken stones. So it's gonna be looking like your standard pulls. The one nice thing is you always get a certain amount of shards, which is great. So that's always good. But then it's all about the pull. So let's go ahead. I already have, of course, Child Emperor. I'm assuming most people do at this point if you've been playing the game since the beginning, because you've been able to get that character in multiple ways. But again, you don't have to worry about that with the Awaken draws, because the likelihood of you pulling the character if you don't have it is incredibly high, and so that should never really be much of a concern for you. And as you can see on every pull, you are getting the character shards, which is nice. Not a ton. It's anywhere from 2, 3, or 5, I believe, is how the breakdown is. Really what you're caring about the most, of course, is those awakened stones for both the character and marrying on which type of character it is, hero or villain. So there we go, we got our first hero awakened stone, so that is good. Glad to see that, because you know your goal is 180, okay? 180 should be able to, if things don't go completely bad, to be able to get your character to awaken 1. Now, if you're thinking of Awaken 2, then it's a whole different ball game. Hopefully you don't have to go farther than 240, but Awaken 1 is what you're gonna do most of them on, unless it's gonna be one of your focal point characters. So, and like I talked about previously, Child Emperor, this version is really good, but it is not a must pull. So you see, there we go. We already got the requirement if you didn't have them, so that's always good. They seem to drop a little better than on the normal banners, so that's why I always say it's not really a concern, but it's definitely not a must pull, okay? You know, your CK, like I've talked about before, your okay, come on, we can get some more by now. You know, I personally like Metal Bat a lot, but that character won't be coming. And of course, any core characters are probably going to be must pulls, as we already talked about previously in other videos. I did a whole separate video on the first core character coming, which I believe will be in about 4 to 5 months. I don't have my timeline in front of me. The first major important character that will be hitting is CK, and that should be in 2 more months, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see where we're at. There we go. Got a character awakened, so that's good. I believe it's 1 the first time, 2 for the second time. We'll be able to look at that in a second once we go in to see exactly where we're at. Yep, see, there we go. Still need to attend tuition. May I leave first? Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, didn't really need him, would rather have the awakened stones. But as we continue, oh, the pulling. But so far this actually hasn't been too bad. There we go, nice, glad to have that. And of course we're also gonna have the ones you get just from the amount of pulls you do, which we'll take a look at to see where I'm exactly at this point. I should be close to 180, probably around 140 right now. All right, come on, let's get a few more. Let's get some good drops here. Come on, come on, come on. Oi, oi, oi. Come on. But once once this video is uploaded up, I will be finishing up the build on my character, and I will bring you a video showing this character in full-on action. He's a fun one with the little robo dogs. That's not cool. There we go. Let's see what we're at right now. So, okay, let's start claiming. But as you can see, you know, at 50x pulls, you get another Awaken stone. At 120, you get another Awaken stone. And at 180, you're going to get a character and another Awaken stone. That's why, you know, unless you have absolutely horrible luck, you're gonna be able to get at least the Awaken one. And then once you're ready to go, boom, you just open up each one. Ka-ching. Ka-ching. Ka-ching, and then we awaken, and voila! He is now going to be in the game, playable, and there we go. New character obtained. Mr. Child Emperor. All right, so that actually was not a bust at all. That was actually good. We, you know, 180. Got what we needed, actually have an extra Awaken stone. So if I do decide to go to 2, I'm only 3 away on that, and 1 away, I think, on the character Awaken stone. So that's great. So yeah, so it's pretty simple. That's straightforward. So then the question is, you gotta start building again. Oh. It would be so nice if it just retroactively brought over your old unit, but it doesn't. But the good news is if you've built up the prior unit, you can revert it and use a lot of those resources for the build on your Awaken character. So that's a big plus. They do have the upgrade packs that are available too. Like before, it wasn't always working properly, seems to be now. And those Awaken packs will allow you to get some more of the character shards and some other things that you're going to need. So really, when it's all said and done, it's that straightforward. The goal is just always going to be, and the hope is that it's 180. So when you're pulling on these Awaken banners, you really want to plan on 180. So you need to have that amount of tickets. 240 is to be extra cautious because, you know, you just might get unlucky. But this is a first good go around. I gotta say, I'm not disappointed. So with that, I will have a follow-up video with the build I did as well as gameplay. But let me know your thoughts on this. And are you excited for the advent of Awakened characters being here? With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.